You're listening to Empire of Rust, the world's first and only Transformers RPG podcast. Join the heroes of Iacon as they defend Cybertronian civilization from the remnants of Cybertron First to Lord Starscream's egotistical leadership, and beyond to the unknown threats on the other side of distant stars.
Welcome back to Empire of Rust, the one and only Transformers RPG podcast. Carapace, a bot in a race car alt mode, is barreling towards you, knocking tables out of the way. Give me a reflex save.
Who is?
You.
I'm a race car?
No, you hear a race car.
Oh, okay. Reflex save is 18 on the die plus 8, so that is a 26.
26. That's good. You see the car racing towards you. That's that little red guy right in front of you there. Well, you made the save, so if you want to step out of the way, you're welcome to. How do you want to approach this? You have a car barreling towards you.
I mean, can I just, jump up and kind of, teabag him? So my ass is, right in his windshield?
Sure, go for it.
Do I need to make the attack roll for that, or what do you want? Acrobatics?
Acrobatics sounds good.
That's called the stuntman's airbag.
That is a 22 acrobatics.
More than... all right, Carapace, yes, you jump on top of the car, and because you're so much larger than him, his shocks have taken quite a shocking hit.
Butt drop.
All right, as you can...
Sorry, I'm channeling Rob.
On the map over here, you can see that you have a ton of different enemies on here. All the various patrons of the bar are kind of moving around and not just fighting you, but fighting themselves, and a full-on bar brawl has broken out. You got into a bar brawl, guys.
Oh, fuck yes.
It's definitely brought a tear to my eye.
Is the guy stopped playing the piano yet?
Yep, totally. No, he's gonna keep on going. He's seen this shit before, so he's good to go.
Little peppy barroom brawl.
Piano playing itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, Pianotron has not stopped playing. This is not his first rodeo.
Next up, we got Denizen. Denizen, you got 3-4 bots approaching you from the south. You are standing on the table. I don't know how you got up there, but there you are. What do you want to do?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Come on up here, boys. Line up for me. Well, I took the high ground to get the advantage. This guy knows what I'm talking about. There. Aye. He's a big old copycat there. But that's all right. I will attack this fella first there.
The one directly to your southeast, right to the right of you.
Right. First with the left claw.
We're pulling out the claws in a bar fight.
Well, they're kind of a part of my whole fist get-up.
You do have the high ground on them, so I will give you a +2 for that.
Oh, that's grand.
Does a bear maim patrons in a bar?
Oh, that was actually supposed to be left claw, right claw, but it's 2 left claws. So we have a 12. +2 would be 14 to hit.
14's just barely enough.
All right. So that will be 11 points of damage there.
All right, 11. Cool.
And
what else you got?
The other claw would be, unfortunately, a 13.
Gonna say no on that one.
All right.
Even with the +2.
So he misses 9 points of damage, and I also can't give him a great big hug there. So there he is.
Oh, yeah.
If I hit with both, I get the hug.
Nice.
Well, you gotta roll a bit higher than that, man,
Well, next time I will. Just watch me.
Wild Strike, it is up to you. You got a couple of guys right in front of you. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of you. And the 2 people that are, the 2 bots that look like Starscream, or have Starscream's color scheme, are off on the left-hand side there. They haven't, it doesn't look like they've committed to the fight yet. What do you want to do?
All right, I'm going to take a shot at the 2 guys closest to the left. I'll spend it for mom. First shot.
Sounds good to me.
Not hesitating.
Killing spree.
Pew, pew.
You, sir. Oh my God, did I just do that?
God damn it, Pat. Seriously.
Ruin the whole game.
30 to the guy on the left and 26 to the guy on the right.
Ooh, both good, solid hits. Unlike Denizen, you hit both of them.
The guy on the left takes 20 sonic damage, and the one on the right takes 15 sonic damage.
Boom! You knock out the guy on the left, but the guy on the right is still up.
Okay.
What weapon you using, anyway?
It's Nico.
Nice. It's the way to do it. All right, Carapace. You are standing on top of a transformed roadster, digging its front end into the floor, and you're surrounded by 2 or 3 other bots.
Okay, I'm smiling a bit. So I'm going to seismic punch the guy that is to my southwest.
All right.
And let's see what we can do.
Do I get a save or anything, or is this an attack roll for you?
This is just an attack roll. So it is a 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, and I do a whopping 6 plus 20, 26 damage, and he is thrust back 15 feet southwest into those other 2 dudes that are...
That is enough to knock out the first one. And you know what? I'll apply some damage against the one in the middle, and he is knocked prone.
Sweet.
And since he goes back 15 feet, he is enough to knock him back, just like the little clacking marble thing that you you find on desks, and knocks it back into the other dude and knocks him over as well.
Beautiful. And then I rolled a 15 to hit the guy that is to my north.
All right, 15. Yep, that's enough.
Okay. And I do, again, 26. And again, 15 feet. But this time, he's going to fly in the direction of the table of the 2 people that are deciding not to get into this fight. Because why would you do that? Punch!
That attack is made for this.
No, I was just like I was upset at first, but now, no.
You knock his unconscious body back, and it lands right in between these 2 bots. And we'll see what happens with them when it comes to their turn.
And I'll say to the guy that I'm still sitting on, I'm like, if I get up, will you go and attack everybody else?
Intimidate check.
Does my size modifier affect it?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll give
Should
you...
be +4.
Normally it's 4 different. So 13 plus 12 is 25 without the modifier.
Fair enough. Yeah. Just get off my hood. Get off my hood, you massive bot.
Okay, I'll stand up.
Magnum, you are standing still in front of the bar, and there is this kind of skeevy-looking bot to your north, and you know that's the one that you got into a little tussle with at the beginning of all this. So you got that guy in front of you, you got a couple behind you, and of course you got Rebar behind the bar. What do you want to do?
Is the guy north or south of me sitting on a bar stool?
No, both of them are standing up. Also, your badge is on the floor.
Oh well.
Just FYI.
We don't need no stinking badge.
Not anymore.
I think that ship has sailed. All right.
There's a ship in here.
Is anyone sitting on a bar stool?
Let's see if one of these guys sticks to the ceiling.
Ooh, throw the pointy one over there. I bet he will.
You don't see anyone sitting on a bar stool anymore. I think they're all just up and up and at everyone.
So what I'm going to do is there's the guy to the north of me, and there's a guy to the north, directly to the north east of me, and then there's a table sort of the north, east, whatever you call it.
More east than north.
East northeast, and he's still standing in front of a table. So I am going to grab the bar stool next to me and smash the guy to the north on the head with it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my move action to jump over to the round table on the opposite side, land on the other edge of the table, and see if I can try to flip it up and hit the guy in the face who's standing on the other side of the table.
Oh, awesome.
And if I can throw the bar stool at anyone on the way, I'll do that too.
All right, give me an attack roll for the first one there, and then an acrobatics check to land, to do your flip and land.
All right. 26 to hit first dude.
That is enough.
I mean, unarmed strike damage is 5. Non-lethal. I don't know what the chair does.
I'll add a little something in there for you.
And then acrobatics, 13.
A little
graceful as usual.
You try to flip over the guy to your northeast to get over him to land on that chair, and you misjudge that guy's strength. So you try to do a flip over him. He collapses under your weight. Both of you are prone on the floor. You're on top of him.
All right, I can deal with this.
Magnum, you're like a goddamn superhero.
I don't know about that.
That's this one here. That's the one that's prone.
Okay, so I didn't even get to the table.
Nope.
But I hit the first dude with the chair.
You did.
All right, I guess I've done everything I can do.
Oh, what's going on here? All right, so Carapace, we're going to deal with the guy that you sat on first. So he is going to quickly transform, flip around, transform back to his car mode. So he's now facing the other way. He's facing away from you. And he is going to go charging in the opposite direction from you. Now, here's the thing about that. He had a clear path to some dude over near the bar, except now Magnum is in the way. He's going to provoke an attack of opportunity as he leaves your space, so I'm sure you noticed this. Is there anything you'd like to do before he races off?
Can I try to smack his tail around so that he so when he's so now he's facing south?
Sure. Give me an attack of opportunity.
Do you want me to use a seismic punch again? Because I can.
If you'd like to.
That is a 24 to hit.
It's enough.
I will hold back on the damage, so I'll only do 21. And he is now moved 20 feet.
And I'm going to add his initial momentum from the peel out that he did. So he is going to go off to the southwest. And he is going to go through 2 other ones, including the one that you actually wanted to flip the table in front of them, Magnum, knocking both of them over.
See how many people we can get prone here.
I'm having that image of when Hot Rod is just running through, just buzzing people, knocking them off their feet,
Yep. So we got a couple of folks here who are going to be moving up towards you, Denizen. A few more that are going to be moving around. Actually, he's going to climb up on the table to get closer to you, Wild Strike. This guy is going to move over towards you, Magnum. Let's see here. What is Rebar going to do? Oh, that's what he's going to do. The rest of the folks over here, they're just going to kind of clump up a little bit and start getting some brawls going on. And they're going to brawl. And they're going to brawl. And they're going to brawl. There we go. There we go. Just a bit of movement going on there. Can't forget about you. You're going to move up to... Yeah, you can move to Carapace.
Do I see any unspilt death fuel on the tables around?
Nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel. That's
high or low good for you?
High.
Rolled an 11, so yes you do. And you know what? These 2 folks over here, I think you got their attention, Carapace. I'm gonna come over to you.
Ring it.
Couple of swings over here. Let's start off with you know what? We'll start off with Magnum over here. Why not? 23 to hit your Magnum. And a 22.
Both hits.
Both hits. All right. And the other guy too, the one you attempted to smash, or the one you smashed the bar stool over his head, that is going to be a 21.
Yes.
Oh, 3 hits, huh?
My AC is 21.
Okay. Let me roll up some damage here. All right. You are taking, do you need me to split them up individually for any DR or anything there?
Nope, I don't have any of that right now.
All right. Total of 18 damage coming at you then. All bludgeoning, just punch, punch, punch.
For the audience, this is a rather large room, and it looks like there's about 35 to 40 other patrons besides ourselves, and they're all gunned down.
Every single one of them. All right. That was Magnum. Wild Strike, coming to you. Probably a bunch of misses on here. We got a 16.
I know some of them could be married. They might be. Oh, wait. Yeah, that would be misses.
13 coming at you.
Oh, that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And a 22 coming at you.
Yes.
That's a miss too?
Yep.
Oh, wow. You got 3 of them coming at you on this one. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That's 16. That should be an 18. Ooh.
They're all swinging, right? Nothing. No weapons.
Correct. They are swinging with fists. Okay. Well, that's it would have been 4, except you took one down already. So that's 3 coming at you, 3 misses. There we go. Denizen, you are up next. This may also be some misses here. Roll low on this bunch.
All right.
It's a 15.
That's a miss.
A 14, which will
That's
also be a miss. A 17.
Also a miss.
And
the last
20.
one is a miss.
A 20? 20's a miss?
I was being presumptuous,
Yeah, you were.
but that will actually hit.
Good.
Oh, wait. High ground. Better AC.
No. I gave you an advantage on the attack. You're not getting a double advantage here.
All right, fine. Give me my damage then.
7 points of bludgeoning.
Is that all?
That's all.
I did have a wee bit of damage here before. I believe that was from the nightmare fuel I had been consuming a lot of.
Very likely. In fact, you
Right.
probably had another 3 or 4 drinks. You probably should have taken a couple of D6s on that one.
I believe I had. I was down to only 7
I was
hit
gonna
points. Not hit points.
I was going to say by
Stamina.
many you meant 2, but
Was there a third I had? No, it's just the 2. All right. Yep, I am completely out of stamina now.
Oof.
Now it's going to start hurting.
Indeed. Okay, Carapace. You ready for this?
I am.
A 29 to hit you.
That is a miss.
Damn. I don't even know if these guys can hit you without a nat 20.
I mean, I'm a 30, so
Yeah, they can't. Unless they get a nat 20, they literally can't hit you. I rolled a 19 on that one, and still, so damn.
and this is what I'm supposed to do, man.
Yep.
Like I'm meant
that
for
was the
war.
one-
Bar fights are easy.
Yep. That was the one directly to the west of you. But the 2 folks over on the top left, the ones that have the same color scheme as Starscream, they pull out some blasters, and they're gonna. You know what? You think they're gonna do some stuff to you here?
What?
So
Pulling a gun to a bar fight?
They're pulling out guns? That's not fair.
those 2 are, yeah.
In fairness, I think Wild Strike shot them first. But
Oh, all right.
Wild Strike pulls out a living weapon. All right, those 2 are going to take some shots at you, and I think they're also going to miss. A 25 and a 16.
Okay. One of the cool things about my soldier dip is that I gain an additional attack of opportunity every round, which firing a weapon in my reach, which they both are, triggers.
Well then,
I hit a 25 to hit the one that is closest to the wall, like northwise.
okay,
Is that enough to hit him?
25 will do it.
And I do 25 damage.
Ooh.
And I move him 25 feet.
He goes sliding across the back wall and lands on top of the table, along with the the unconscious body from the first one.
I was curious if I would actually knock him like into the wall, but that's awesome. And I do like the wave.
You probably did knock him into the wall, and then he just like Wile E. Coyote slid down the wall on top of the other body.
And the last thing for all the bar patrons here is Rebar. Rebar grabs a shotgun from under the bar and takes aim at one of the groups in front. Unfortunately, Magnum, this is the group with you in it.
All right.
And he rolls a 26, which will hit everyone. And will it hit you, Magnum?
Yes.
All right.
Lowest AC in the party here.
Making certain here.
What's your AC again, Magnum?
21.
No, you're not the lowest.
Oh. What are you, 20?
I am 19.
And that is going to be 14 damage on the little cluster of the four of you. No, I'm sorry. The one directly to the south of you is prone, so he would not be hit from the shotgun because he's on the floor.
I'm prone too.
That's correct. You are prone as well, so you would also not be hit by this. So 14 damage to the two to your west. All right.
It's getting hairy here. Jeez.
Magnum, you see a shotgun blast go over your head. All right. Back up to Wild Strike over here. You still got 3 around you. What would you like to do?
First shot at the guy hit last turn. I think it's this guy.
I believe you are correct. The one directly to your east.
And second shot to the guy.
All right, sounds good to me.
Mike, do you not have stats for each and every one of these folk?
Minion rules, man.
30, second shot 20.
Both are hits.
First one was 13 something. That was to the
13
one before.
sun. Yep, that is enough to bring him down.
Nice. And the second one is 19 sonic damage.
19 sonic. Not quite enough to kill him, but pretty close. You're getting like really close to the threshold for killing these guys. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
That'll do it. Okay, Denizen. You are still standing on top of the bar. Oh, not the bar. You're still standing on top of the table. Dancing Irish Bear. What do you want to do?
All right. I think that'll be enough of that.
Bear pile.
Stage dive. Gravity's your friend.
Sure it is. I'll cast my special little spell.
What does this one do?
This is the one that turns me invisible and leaves the illusionary duplicate.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll slip away to run behind this fella, and hopefully these two lads will lunge at me, and end up getting each other.
That's awesome.
Okay, so yeah, you're moving. Anything else there, Denizen, or just that?
Yeah, that's all I can do right now. I'm setting myself up for, kind of like a finishing move.
Gotcha. Carapace. There is an unfinished cup of nightmare fuel on the table right next to you.
Okay. I'm going to take a swig, if I can.
Do it.
Do I need to do anything for that, or?
We can call it a move action if you want, but if you do, we're going to need a fort save.
Okay. Fortitude save it is.
Because you know how good this shit is.
I do. Well, I rolled 17 on the die, so that is a 31.
That's the second time you've made a fort save against your nightmare fuel.
Hey,
you keep it down.
I've leveled up, man. What can you say?
If nightmare fuel leads to bar fights, I think it should be dream come true fuel.
I have such great associations with this drink.
Well, you do now.
All right, so that was your move. Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah. So, while I'm taking a drink, I'm just gonna, seismic punch backhand the guy that came up and tried to hit me, and I'm going to punch him in the direction of the other Starscream brat.
Boom.
And I rolled a 31 to hit.
More than enough. Yep.
I do 24 damage, and I launch him only 10 feet, which is
Such a shame.
still enough to land in that guy's square. So,
Yep. And that will push him back as well and do make the other guy prone too. So both of Starscream's friends are prone on the ground. Well, one's on the ground, one's on a table. You know.
how you doing, Magnum?
Oh, just Andy here.
Okay, cool.
Just having some fun with my friend.
Sweet.
All right, Magnum, you're up. Shotgun blast one over your head. What do you want to do? You are on the floor.
All right. Is there a drink on the table to my east?
We'll say high or low good for you.
Hi.
High is good for you. Rolled an 11, so yep. Second time I rolled an 11. Damn.
All right, let's try this out. I'm going to do a forward roll off this dude. Maybe I'll knock him in the face with my knee on the way by. Under the table to my east. But I'll grab the drink off the table before I get underneath it.
All right.
And then I will spray. I'll basically drink the drink and then spit it at the guy to the southeast with my cigarette out. And this stuff's gotta be flammable.
It's eyeball.
My God, yeah.
All right.
Okay, give me acrobatics.
So that is a 16.
16 on acrobatics. And you said you were kind of just rolling under the table and then grabbing the drink. You know what? Yeah, that's not as complicated as trying to vault over someone and hit the table. So, yeah, all right, 16, I'm okay with that.
And do I need an attack roll for the fire?
Yeah, let's do an attack roll. Let's just make sure you don't get a 1.
I got an unnatural 20.
More than enough.
If I could hit both of these guys in the cone, even better. The guys to my east and southeast.
You down that nightmare fuel, and just before you swallow it, you just spray it out. And I imagine you probably even light another cigarette on the way down, just to make certain that you get double the fun on this one.
Quick,
Double smokes, man.
fast reload.
And yes, you spray a gout of flame in a cone heading south. Where did you end up on your movement?
Under the table?
Go ahead and move yourself where you are.
Sorry, let me move myself. Whoop. I'm going to stay low because someone's got a shotgun.
Yep. And you know what? High or low good for you?
Hi.
Rolled a 1 on this one, so nope. I was going to give you the third person, but nope, just the 2 on the right there, just the 2 to the east.
All right. Unfortunately, these guys don't wear clothes because setting that on fire.
Let's see here, and I will do a little bit of damage on him.
No matter, guys. I got a hot foot there.
All right. So the one that was prone, because he already took a hit from Carapace, he's dead. Or unconscious, at least. Unconscious and burning. And the other one is on fire. So we'll put that on there for you.
The bot is on fire. Hey, Carapace, we should do this more often.
Oh,
Yes, I agree. Magnum, I had no idea you're so fun.
Yeah.
We don't need no water. Let the mother butter and burn.
Here, Fuzzy Bear.
Ha ha ha. I do the finger guns at him. Ha ha.
You can see that some of these bots are actually making their way to the exit. The ones who have kind of taken a bit of a beating, and the ones who just don't want to deal with any more fighting. Others have kind of just clustered up into their chosen little scuffles.
Group of pummel groups.
Yep. So you can see the bar is emptying out just a little bit here. Not too much, though. A couple of the ones that got knocked down are going to get up again. The one that is on fire has taken the entire turn to put himself to douse himself
with nightmare fuel.
Actually, I was just going to roll for that.
It's the only thing they serve here.
High or low good for you guys?
High.
Really?
Rolled a 12, so yes, he tries to put himself out with nightmare fuel. And he is now doubly on fire. That's the one that you did, Magnum.
Yeah. Well, this is getting more entertaining by the minute.
These folks over here on to the southwest are just beating themselves up. The group to the southeast are beating themselves up, and the group next to Denizen. The two that were to your sides are trying to climb up onto the table to swing at you, and they swing at your illusion, and it goes right through you. Does the illusion disappear, or does it stay put?
I believe it does.
All right.
It's interacted with. It's really just like a one-off.
Yep. I will give them a quick will save. I'm pretty certain they're going to make it, though, because they interacted with it, and it's kind of obvious. That one makes it, and that one also makes it. So, yep, both of them seem to understand that the bear they're fighting is not really a bear.
The bear is not there.
The one in between, or one next to you, is kind of looking around a bit confused. He's kind of like pawing at the table, seeing if he can kind of figure out what happened to you. And same thing for the two that were on the other side, but they do not notice you. Actually, one of them, though, is going to start coming up to you, Carapace, because you're the biggest target around. Wild Strike. Against you, you have two more up there. One is on the table above you. He is going to take a swing with a natty 1. So he's going to swing, miss, and he is going to fall prone off the table. If you want to, you can take an attack of opportunity as he falls off and lands prone at your feet.
Absolutely. 26.
More than enough to hit. Go ahead and do your
this is
damage.
with the bayonet, so 23 slashing damage.
Ooh, boom, that's a big hit, and you knock that one unconscious. I'm just going to put him below you here, but he is technically right next to you. Whoa. And the other one tries to do the same thing. He's going to climb up over the table, try to take a swing at you. He gets a 26. How does that strike you?
Not at all.
All right, then. The one to the south of you, Carapace, gets a 24 to hit you. Probably a miss.
It is a miss.
And that last one, the dude in red, nope, he is actually, he is in his vehicle mode. That's the one that Carapace had kicked and punched and knocked everyone over with. He is going to transform, though, and he is going to stand up. And he is going to be in view of Rebar's shotgun, and Rebar's going to take another shot at everyone in this cone. Magnum, I believe you are going to have cover because you didn't actually do anything with the bar stool to your left, so you would still be behind that.
I'm also prone under a table. I never stood up.
Yep. And he is going to shoot for a 23, which is more than enough to hit. And that is, he did not do damage to this one before, but he did to this one, so he knocks out one of them. And the other one is just a little bit too powerful right there for him to knock out in one hit. But this guy here is going to start making his way. I think he's going to start making his way out of the bar because he just took 2 shotgun blasts to the face.
To the face. Always
That'll ruin your evening.
It would. It would. And this one also would have gotten knocked out from that shotgun blast. Okay. That is all of them. You can see some of them starting to run away, and others are grouping up. But it looks like the ones directly around all of you guys are starting to get thinned. All right. Which brings it to Wild Strike. You got one last one left on the table above you.
All right.
Nose first, right out the window.
I see south is just a bowling alley for you, man.
One to the guy to the north, and then
It is,
one to
yeah.
guy to the south of me down the table.
Okay. Technically, there are actually two on the ones on the table because they're trying to like paw at Denizen's Denizen's illusion. So
In
there's
the same
technically
space?
two. Yeah, they're
Okay.
they're like half on the table, half off kind of thing.
Well, pick one.
Okay.
All right. The first one's the guy to the north of me.
Yep.
That will be 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
And the one to the south is a 15 to hit.
That actually is a miss.
Okay. I rolled low on that one. 22 sonic damage to the guy to the north.
And that's enough to knock him out. Boom. Falls back on the table, crushing his drinks.
Oh no.
But one of them survived.
It flies into the air, and he just catches it mid-drink and feeds it to Nico.
If you want to.
Nico and Nightmare Fuel.
I know, right?
What's that like?
Jeez.
Supercharged weapon.
Like, wow, he just gained a fire breath blast attack.
Just like my man Magnum.
Denizen. You got
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 to your left, and one to your southwest.
All right. Well, I don't think the one to the southwest is going to be standing for very long. Or standing right there anyway. And I'm feeling a bit frisky. And since good old Rebar pulled out the shotgun, I think it's fair game for me to do this. I'm going to
My God, dude.
arcing surge all the way across here.
All the way across the parts. And do you have the range for that?
120 feet. If these are 5 foot squares, then that's what I'm doing.
Whew, okay.
Everybody's going to be taking this, and with let's see. Let me select here.
Oh, man.
Put up. I'm not going to maximize it. It's only a bar fight.
I have a feeling you're going to
Skip
owe me
this
some
one.
eyebrows, too.
Quite possibly. Oh dear. You know what? I didn't mean to do it that hard. I'm so sorry. So I cast it out, and let's see. Yeah, electricity. 40 points of damage to everything in that line. The DC, where is it? It's a reflex, so that would also be 20, not 19. I think that
Reflex
was-
for half.
Yep, reflex for half.
And you said it
So
was
40 points, normal, 20 points if they make the save.
40 points of damage to each one, huh?
Yep.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do a quick reflex save for Rebar. And 18 does not make it. And that is 6. An entire
All right.
line of unconscious bots.
And then, in case anyone was watching where that lightning bolt come from, I will move.
Light him up, Fuzzy Bear. Yeah.
Will you
And that's
stop
where-
doing
that's where I am
things
at.
that make me respect you?
You know what, Carapace? You can respect me or not, but I respect the hell out of you. Standing there, how glorious and magnificently large, just taking on all comers. It really is grand. You and Magnum, you're my favourites.
Now we know she's been drinking.
Oh yeah, are there any drinks along the way?
Yeah, I'm sure there's
Is there a
one
drink
next
on the
to
table?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's roll for it. High or low, good for you.
I'll snag and bring that up.
High or low, good for you.
That doesn't matter. High. No,
7.
wait, I'm low. I'm always low.
That is a 7, so yeah.
All right. I take that and I drink it up.
Fort save.
Really? You can make? Haven't I built up a resistance to this yet?
That's how it works, buddy.
You're not fucking Carapace.
All right, fine. Here's your worthless fort save.
What is it for the audio listeners?
It's a 9. Not even double digits.
4 points of damage.
All right. 4 more points. Got it. Yeah, to us. Oh, wait.
as you go sideways.
I quickly dropped the cup because I realized everyone can see it, Halpern.
All right, Carapace, you got one last one to yourself. What do you want to do?
So there's one, a couple spaces further south and east of him on the other side of the table, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try punching the guy that's in front of me in that direction.
There is a table in the way on that one.
And?
Said as if it made a difference.
I might have actually missed. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay.
Did you get a 1?
I rolled a 2. I would have been max damage and max distance. That's a shame.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would have worked.
Combat maneuver? No.
I know, it's hard to follow me up when I do my thing.
Yeah, no, that's, I rolled a 2.
The dude just shakes his torso plate at you, just like, wiggle, wiggle. You're not quite certain, but you think it's a rude gesture.
Carapace saw another drink, and he was trying to decide whether to grab it instead of punch this dude. So his hand went sort of in the middle. You know, you like change your action mid. Oh, drink's more important than punching you.
Right, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to be invited back to the bar.
We weren't invited this time.
All right, Magnum, can you follow that up?
No. Do I maybe in my own little way.
You just saw a lightning bolt like streak past you, and both of the ones that you had aimed the fire towards, they're done.
Yeah.
Well done.
That worked. All right, I will bust up from behind the table and like hold it out in front of me and charge the one guy to my east who's still up.
You mean you're West?
Slam him with the table. West.
That's what he said.
Give me an attack roll.
Come and get it! Ah! Battle cry. Ooh, 19.
That is a hit.
So I will try to smash the table against him and then fall on top of him with the table on top of him. Upside down. It's probably going to break it, but that's what if there's any furniture that's left in here that we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, pretty much the whole north end of the bar is cleared, more or less.
What's your damage there, Magnum?
Oh, 1 to damage. 7 damage.
7 damage. And I will say that he is now prone with a table and a Magnum on top of him.
Oh yeah. I'll shout at these guys. You want a piece of me? Can I do it intimidate?
Go for it. You just crush him the table.
36.
Intimidate? Holy hell.
I'm a friggin' supernova.
All right, well, you know what? It is their turn, and between that intimidate and the electricity and everything else going on, pretty much everyone to the south is going to jump out the window. The windows. So you clear out pretty much the entire southern end of the bar. I even grabbed these two. They make their way out. Whoops, not all that. There we go. The ones in the middle are making their way out through the door.
Yeah, you better run. There's more furniture in here. Don't think there isn't.
These guys have beat themselves senseless over in their own corner.
And the 6 over to the southeast there will jump through the other window to the southeast, and they will start making their way out that way.
I'll just jump up and down a few times on the table. Okay.
You know what? And the one next to you, Carapace, he is going to try and escape as well, provoking attacks opportunity from Carapace and Denizen. And the last one that you passed, Denizen, is going to try and get away, also provoking an attack of opportunity from you.
I hit a 29 and do 29, and they're moved 10 feet.
Good.
And they do go by.
that one falls right at your feet, Denizen.
All right.
It's more I was thinking because if they're out,
the other one, I'm going to use my right claw because the left one is a bit too powerful. So that is 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
I'm going to be doing 16 slashing damage. And my pulse gauntlet also does 11 points of bludgeoning and stomach.
And you take that one out as he attempts to run by you.
It's like the scene in the Sharkticons when they miss each other and one Sharkticon literally rips the face off of another one.
Yep.
I'm going to make my way over to Magnum and become visible when I do help him up. And give him a big old kiss. You're magnificent.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Then probably collapse in a broken seat.
Oh, dear. I'll make sure she doesn't fall and hurt herself.
Over here and reach over the counter and grab, are there larger bottles of nightmare fuel?
Yeah, of course. That would be the stuff he's pouring into the glasses.
Well,
sure.
I think I might grab one of those.
That'll be the last time they refuse us.
I'll help myself. Thank you. Hey, I'm not taking the lockbox, so let's just say that, okay?
Well, that was an interesting combat. How did we get here? Five minutes ago, Magnum, you just finished explaining your plan as to how to get into the cyborg candy shop. You have a perfect heist planned out, ready to go.
Oh, yes. Brilliant. You do this, and then you do that, and then we'll do this.
Why don't you go ahead and make your way over to the bar, and let's get everyone a drink.
All right, yeah. So, go up to Rebar.
You make your way over to the bar, find an empty seat to just pop in for a moment. There's this kind of skeevy-looking bot to your right. He seems like he's kind of just a punk, you know? Just a kind of like a low-life kind of street kind of jerk.
Dirtbag.
Wildstrike. As Magnum is moving over to the bar, you kind of you're following with your eyes, and the bot to his right, the one that he thinks is kind of skeevy, you actually recognize him. He is a bot called Turbopunk.
Turbopunk. Okay.
Yeah.
Parents hated him.
You've heard of him. Magnum, what I want you to do here is make a perception check.
Alrighty. 29.
So you're putting your order in for everyone. You're getting a couple of glasses of nightmare fuel. When you notice that Turbopunk just picked your pocket. Not only that, but he just popped that Shanix on the table and said, "Rebar, get me another."
Oh no, you didn't.
Do you know what's great about this place? It's because they only literally serve one drink. You just literally go, barkeep, and you hold up a number, and that's it.
Stick to what you know, right?
What do you want to do?
Okay. This probably won't work, but I will put my hand on the Shanix and then kick the seat on from under him and hope and try to maneuver so his chin hits the bar.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Where this instinct of yours is coming from, but I like it.
You don't like it. You love it.
22.
22. All right. You know what? I'm okay with that. You kick out the bar stool from under him. He falls downwards. His chin just bashes against the bar stool.
just tip him over, and then with my elbow, and yeah, like you said, I have another one with this. Thank you.
Wild Strike. In the meantime, you see this happen, and I said you know him. I mean, you know of him. Like, you didn't serve with him or anything like that. It's not like you interacted with him or anything. You've just
Okay.
You know how you're just walking around town and you'll see people you recognize, people who may just they work at like the grocery store or something, and you go to the bank, you're like, oh yeah, I see that person in line, that kind of thing. So you don't know the person like yourself, you've just heard of them. And so you see that happen, and to your north, so to the table, just a little ways north, about 15 feet away, you see a bunch of bots. Kind of, they're drinking. Looks like they're getting into maybe like a game of some kind, like a card game or something. They're just kind of playing for energon. And one of them hits the table, and kind of he looks like he just lost all his money. He just got pissed and swipes his arm just across the table. One of the drinks, one of those nightmare fuels, goes flying towards your head. Go ahead and give me a reflex save.
Okay. I rolled a 1.
Well, that drink is heading right towards your head, and it is all over you now. You are doused in nightmare fuel, and you can even see like it's sparking a bit, like off of your body from like the heat of your body. Like,
oh man!
Did it hit his nose first?
It did. It did.
Thankfully, he has a reinforced nose.
Well, then I'm going to turn around and fire a shot at the table.
That's it, Wild Strike. Get a snoot full.
Make a quick attack roll. Be sure you don't get in that one on this one.
All right. Yeah, I got a 32.
All right. Yep. So what are you blasting? The table, the person? Like, what are you aiming for here?
Like, they're like playing a game on there, you said?
Yep.
Is there like chips or something similar to that, like credits or something on the table?
Yeah, there would be like little energon sticks that they're playing for.
Perfect. That's what I'm blasting.
You aim right at those energon sticks, and luckily it's too small to really cause a massive explosion, but you hit it. The energon chip blows up, and you see like these little like fireworks going off on the table, because it's just like where everything starts just exploding.
Nice.
Little tiny explosions.
Bartender, I'll have what they're having.
I want to learn how to play that game. That seems exciting.
I know you had a show.
All right.
Dinner and a show.
Well, Denizen, you see some stuff kind of happening around you here.
I'll grab the fella's head that's right next to me. I'll turn it purposely. I'm like, see that fella? That's Wild Strike. He's my mate. And he and I are Decepticons for sure. These other blokes here, they're not really. But they've got the heart of Decepticons. They're really grand folk. You should get to know them. You could be our friend too. And you, I turn to the other guy on the other side of me. You could be our friend too. Is anyone else getting a dry mouth?
The guy you grab, you can tell he is just shit-faced completely. You grab him, you turn his head. He's fighting back against you. He pushes you onto your table.
Oh, well, that's just fine. I'll just stand up and say, you want to get going? You want to be on stage, do you? Or just want me to do it for you? And I'll give him a kick.
And Carapace, you can see a brawl starting with Magnum and the dude next to him. The bot that was revving his engine back when you first came in, kind of filling the place out with smoke. The chair that Magnum knocked out from under him falls on top of him. He guns his engine, thinking that someone hit him, and he is racing straight for you. Roll for initiative. And we'll see you next time.
It's not my fault. For once.
From the secret files of Teletran 1, Empire of Rust is written in GM by Michael Ordway. Headmaster Magnum and his partner Pythagoras are played by Matthew G. Candidate Sweet Spot, representative of Velocitron, is played by Adam H.U. The Decepticon warrior Wild Strike and his partner Nyko are played by Mike M. And Carapace, the beast soldier of primitive Eucharis, is played by Patrick Finn. Additional characters are played by Michael and Cassandra Ordway. Empire of Rust is supported by the humans and networks of planet Earth, whose online networks provide access to libraries of sound effects and music, such as Storyblocks, Zasplat, Blue Zone, and Dark Fantasy Studios. We are distributed by the Transmissions Podcast Network. Stay up to date with all the latest news and reviews in the world of the Transformers by going to transmissionspodcast.com or searching for the Transmissions in your podcast app of choice. You can communicate with the heroes of Iacon by joining us on the Transmissions Discord channel. There you can discuss episodes, talk to the cast, and download the rule set used in the Empire of Rust. Teletran 1, signing off.